Hello, my name is Lee, and this is my speech on my analysis that I conducted. When choosing a place, I wanted to make sure I chose somewhere that I knew little about. This would take me out of my comfort zone and make me do more work in order to find the questions that I would like to have answered. The reason why I chose Coach was it's a store that always grabs my attention when I'm walking around the Fayette County Mall, not by its flashy signs or sales ads, but the lack thereof. The store from the outside looks very neat and organized, which is something that draws my attention. Before I conducted my in-store analysis, I really didn't understand why Coach sold their products the way that they do and why they were able to price it that way. I would walk around other stores like Target and Walmart, and I would see, like items, purses and wallets laying around, and just could not figure out why Coach. After I conducted my analysis, I realized that the atmosphere around that item can change how we perceive it. If you see an item just laying around on a table with other like items in no particular order, then it'd be treated as such. But if we take the same item and treat it as something special and display it as if it's its own, then it will be looked at as something totally different. When I walked into the Coach store, I couldn't help but notice how the colors flowed all the way around the room. It started from dark colors and worked its way around to light colors. The shapes in combination with the colors made me feel as if I was part of an upscale event. I was able to move around the store with no issues. I wasn't being hassled by any salesperson, and I didn't have a problem even finding one. I saw them stand off to the side, and they gave me my distance, so I can actually walk around and take a look before they engaged me. The store was laid out very nice and had plenty of space, and I didn't feel claustrophobic, which is good because I don't like large crowds at all. The lighting that was in the store seemed to complement every single item. It actually felt like it was drawing my attention towards that item whenever I was looking at it. This can be related to psychological positioning, which Domingo explains as using lighting in order to help make people focus on a product. When sales manager Holly finally approached me, I explained to her what I was there doing. She asked me if I enjoyed my experience and if I had any questions. She walked me around and explained every item in great detail as if she was there during the making of that product. She also explained to me that every purse that Coach makes is still handmade like it was originally in the early 1900s. The people there that worked at Coach were very well spoken and well dressed as if they were catering to an event. Even though they knew that I was not going to buy anything, they still treated me as a paying customer and treated me as if me being there mattered. When I was walking around, I couldn't help but think if other stores displayed their items and treated their customers the same way that Coach did, would it change how you looked at those items in that store? We typically walk around stores and we look at items and pick them up and we'll put them back down in no particular order, just looking at it and saying, oh, that's nice, but it doesn't jump out as a must-have item. But if we change the atmosphere behind that item by displaying it by itself and as if it's something unique, then we've just changed how that item is perceived. I walked into Coach not understanding why their items are different, but I left knowing that they treat their merchandise and their customers different, which makes them stand out as affordable luxury. I would encourage anyone else who's conducting their analysis to pick a place that they know little about. They can look at it objectively at first in order to find the questions, but whenever they conduct their analysis, they need to go at it with an open mind and use their feelings in order to find the why.